2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome in for the opening round of the Miller Championship. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're excited to begin this week's coverage on 2K Sports and also what's in store for us this week. We're going down to the 6th hole now. And as we get into our coverage, Henny Koyak will be the one following this group today. Henny, there's word on the street that there's a rivalry that's been building between Justin Thomas and our featured player.
Our featured player better bring everything they have today to the golf course, because Justin Thomas loves nothing more than to win. This is going to be an incredibly tough matchup. Can this player handle it?
Well, that's good intel, Henny. Appreciate that. I'm interested to see how this player goes against Justin Thomas.
I thought it was going to hang on, but no.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Justin's watching on nervously from the side of the green. This putt will put him behind.
And an outside chance here.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
An opportunity to make their par. And that putt will drop. Well done. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Oh, they've got to love the look of this one.
Not a bad effort there. They're on the green with a chance to hold the putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
Ooh, nice line. What a putt that was. And that moves them to 1 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Outstanding shot. High quality. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Time now to take in the 9th hole. Well, that's a fortunate bounce off the downslope. Might get plenty of roll out of this one. Not bad. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Just one stroke off the lead.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
This putt is of 9 feet.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
Wondering if it was nerves that came into the equation there, being just one off the lead.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 10th.
They've chosen to club down here.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. They're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And Rich, I could see you on the edge of your seat all day. It really was one of those cliffhanger performances. This player has a slender lead.
Absolutely, Luke. You always want to have the biggest lead possible, but I got to say, one stroke is better than none.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Second round coverage of the Miller Championship starts now. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvey here, and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. And our featured player is currently tied for first alongside Tom Kim. We head down to the fourth hole. Opting for the 5-wood. And that will end up on the green, but they've still got some work to do. Chance to move to 8 under here. John, what's the line on this putt? Where should they be starting it?
I think this is going to move pretty hard left to right.
Ooh, big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Holding steady in first place after that one. We've arrived now at the par 5 fifth hole.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
I think they're going for it. I love this approach.
Well, this is a good risk-reward hole. Looks like they're taking plenty of risk here, going for the green. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
Well, looking like around 35 feet to the cup.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
Yeah, nice job. Did all they could.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. The putt goes down and they're extending their lead.
Not giving the chasing pack much hope, are they?
Leading by a couple after that hole. The 6th is a par 4. Second shot here on the 6th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping. And that should secure the par on this one. Time to take a look at the standings now. And our featured player is currently in first, with Career's Tom Kim in second. Well, I think they're going to like that outcome. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot here at the 7th. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Has started this one out on a pretty good line. Come on.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. They'll be liking the look of that position at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
4 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that is another putt hold, and their lead continues to grow. That's 9 under par for the event. Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day at the Miller Championship. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Luke Elvey. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Let's go down and see what's happening at the 9th. Oh, that ball should run a fair way. That hit the downslope. It's hunting.
That dog will hunt.
From about 130 yards here. Not a bad play, that one. Momentum putts come in many shapes and sizes. This one's a 13-footer.
A great birdie chance here.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one should move just a touch to the right.
Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. Just a short putt remaining here. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete. Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Okay, that'll work. 16 feet to the hole. That's disappointing. And that should secure the par on this one. Our leader is building a massive advantage now, 7 strokes ahead of the field. Teeing off now on this par 3. Playing within their comfort zone there. John, you've got a pretty good read on this by the looks of it. What are they facing with this putt?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
And that should secure the par on this one. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. The 12th hole is a par 4.
What a drive. Look at that.
Oh, that ball's grown some legs. That thing's running. Quality shot, that one. That should set up another chance. This one's for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. Nicely done. Almost went in. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Well, they'll take that, and for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And they stay in top spot after that effort. We have a par 5 on this one. Oh, well played.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
That's about a 24-foot putt, I'd say.
Starting out to the left. Watch this one, though. It's going to come back.
Ooh, tough to read that putt right there. They got it in there close. It should be a guaranteed birdie.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Well, round 3 is in the books, and that is the top spot on the leaderboard that they possess. That's better than most.
Well, you like to think so. You always want to be in the lead, but with 1 round to go, you got a host of players trying to chase down this leader.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Welcome, everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The final round of the Miller Championship begins now. Luke Elvey here, delighted to have your company as we get into the action. And Rich, this final round gets underway. Our featured player is leading the pack.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
All right, time to head out to the 13th hole now. They appear to be strolling down victory lane with a very healthy lead. Let's join the action now. Great shot. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to break to the right.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And now 25 under par for the tournament as we move over to the next hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Bit wayward there. And here we are with the third shot. And on the green now, but a bit of work left to do. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
This is for birdie.
Henny, what have they got in front of them for this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Will this one come back as far from the right as they think? And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
And they continue to lead this championship after that. Welcome to the 15th. It's a par 3. Choosing the 9-iron here. That is a touch of class. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Looking for another birdie here.
Couple of birdies on the bounce. You can see the momentum certainly with this player as we head down the final few holes.
Extending their lead. Has got to feel good heading down the stretch.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
Ooh, let's come off the blade beautifully. Go in. Wow, what a putt. They're currently in first place on the leaderboard. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now.
Oh, that looks like it caught the downslope there. That one's going to run a long way. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Whoo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that. Oh, what a shot by our leader. An opportunity for a birdie here. So close. Just a short putt remaining here. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. That's tiny. And the Miller Championship will be theirs with this next putt. Well, how about that? They get the victory, and in fine fashion too.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal where they are with their game right now. Outstanding.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's great to have you north of the border this week. It's the opening round action of the RBC Canadian Open. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy following all the action. And Rich, before we get into all the action for this Canadian Open, just a few words on the wonderful St George's Country Club.
Boy, it's this is one of those places you love to come to. It's just one of those old school golf courses, you know, over 100 years old, designed by the famous Stanley Thompson, right downtown city of Toronto. But it's got such this old world feel about it. You know, it wouldn't be so different than like a Winged Foot type golf course with that kind of setting. It's just old school, and when you come there, you know it. There's not a lot of modern things about it, you know, and that's not saying anything bad about it. It's just, it's so old school that you know you're going to find penalizing rough. You know you're going to find small rock hard greens. You know that they're going to put a premium on pars. It's just one of those golf courses you can't wait to get to because you don't see them built like this anymore. It's such a treat to be at.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, that'll end up pin high. And back to the course with the live action. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. It certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it? And that performance will take them to 3 under.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 6th hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Opting for the 6 iron. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Now, that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt for a share of the lead. The birdie just slides by. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently at -3 for the event. They've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. That was a beauty. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
This one's tracking towards the hole, I feel. Oh, right by the hole. Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt is about 8 feet. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Colin Morikawa. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And this putt will take them to 5 under. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Tricky one here. This one's going down the hill as well as moving to the left.
Good effort from there.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 9th is a par 5.
Nicely done.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, this looks fantastic. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
That's a great putt for an eagle. And Rich, this is some pretty impressive golf by them. They're out in front as we make the turn.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
It's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for round 2 of the RBC Canadian Open. Luke Elvey here. Welcome back. We're delighted you've joined us. Rich, our featured player, leads this event, but not by much.
Well, what they really need to do is just focus on them and their game alone and not worry about anybody who's trying to chase them down. Still, just one small mistake out there could be disastrous.
Oh, that was mashed. Playing from around 240 yards. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. That's a touch of class.
Great touch.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
They've got this one for birdie.
And down it goes. That is a great putt. They continue to build on their advantage. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
This one is right down the pipe. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
The rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here. From where he was, he's got to be loving this.
Oh, this looks brilliant. What a quality shot that was. Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 16 under with this putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Like the look of this one. How good was that putt?
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Hole number 13, a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one's going to go up the hill and to the right, I believe.
Looking good.
And a relatively good putt from that distance.
And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The 14th is a par 4. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Tiger. Opting for the 9-iron. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. A wonderful shot into 14 and sets up another look at birdie. Okay, time to return to the action. Second shot here on the 14th. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Putting for birdie here. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole.
Looks like they're definitely going for it.
Oh, gee, you don't see that very often. Superb shot. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. The putt goes down and they're extending their lead and maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, how good's that golf? All day just looked in complete command of their game.
What a massive lead they have taken into the final 36 holes. They're exactly where they want to be, where they expect to be. Even with a lot of golf left, I don't see them losing the lead.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day here at the RBC Canadian Open. Let's get to the action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Hope you're enjoying all the action. I know this player certainly has been, Rich, because they've built this wonderful lead. Are you expecting them just to take the bit between the teeth and keep running with it?
Well, that's what you expect them to do, but listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days, so this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
Let's get down to the fourth hole. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
So interesting, guys. Tiger Woods has been keeping a very close eye on his playing partner. And with shots like that, it's easy to see why.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Teeing off here at the fifth. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. This shot is about 140 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the fifth. It's just about 3 feet away.
They've got a great look for birdie.
That's making a big statement here today.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
They'll be liking the look of that position at the top of the leaderboard. We've arrived now on the sixth, which is a par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, that was left all the way off the club.
Yeah, they know how to play in this wind.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Look how far they're looking to the left. This is a big break.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Playing from around 110 yards out. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. That one skated by the edge of the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And after that, sitting now 23 under for the tournament. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. Has built a huge advantage going into the final round.
And it's their tournament to lose tomorrow, Luke. All eyes will be focused solely on that player.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It all comes down to this. Our final round coverage of the RBC Canadian Open is about to begin. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. Well, Rich, it's great that our featured player's in first place as we kick off this final round of the event, but Colin Morikawa right there.
It must be fun to have this big of a lead. You can literally just float around the golf course today, say hi to your friends and family while you're just absolutely demoralizing the field. What a great feeling it must be for them.
Time to catch up with the action out at the 15th. This has been a very impressive display. Quite the advantage atop the leaderboard. Let's see how they close this one out. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Ooh, looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Look at this one break back. That gets the job done.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And that'll keep them in same position on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The 16th is a par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just me.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Just a short putt remaining here. They're currently in first place on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Time for the second shot at the 17th.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This for a birdie.
And that is another putt hold, and their lead continues to grow. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And now this, to win the RBC Canadian Open. And this proud tournament has another winner to add to its list of champions. You are looking at the RBC Canadian Open winner for this year.
And what a win it was on this spectacular St. George's Golf and Country Club. A win that could be life-changing for this player. Way to go.
Well, they're the strolls to victory that all players love to enjoy.
I tell you what, they should be in a tuxedo right now because they just waltzed off with this win.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our first-round coverage of the Legacy Invitational is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. The course is in phenomenal shape. I was out there a short time ago walking around. The players are excited. We can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports. We'll now head to the 7th hole to catch up on the play.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
This one needs to hang on just a bit. The ball settles just off the fairway. Okay, Henny, tell me about the lie.
Andrew, this is a bad break. It's nestled down in this first cut. Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
This putt to get to 4 under par. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Do we think that one will stay on the green? Now this putt for birdie. That one drops. And now after that hole, we've got only one name atop the leaderboard. It's our featured player. Over to number 8. It's a par 4. Now let's check in with Lydia Ko from earlier.
This was her third.
Oh, and she couldn't get that one to go, unfortunately.
We're back. Time to have more live play. That was really well played. 5 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Oh, this one might be heading towards the rough.
Boy, this is caught the downslope. This could get a few extra yards.
And back to the second hole where this incredible highlight happened. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. And back to the play, shall we? Well, they were favourite to win this tournament, Rich. They've gone in as short-priced odds. It's like they're going to get it done. Do you feel that way?
I do. I don't feel like anybody can really compete with them. They've racked up a ton of FedEx Cup points here. Why stop now?
Oh, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Oh, that's a great approach shot. A chance to move to 5 under par. Henny, what are they facing with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. That's a solid par. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Now, 4 under par. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Pretty sure this one's moving to the left.
And from long range here.
Come on. Take it. Take it.
Oh, no!
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
Roars going up around the golf course.
This will play nicely. Why don't we take a look at some highlights from Colin Morikawa?
This was his third.
Nailed it.
Time to get back to the course. What an aggressive play. Okay, they'll take that. We've got 15 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
John, give us a read on this putt.
This one's going left to right.
All gas, no brakes. And a tap in left for par. As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. Let's check out the par 3 12th. This is a 7-iron on the way.
Straight at it.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. They've got this putt for birdie. The putt goes in, and they extend their lead. They are now at 6 under for the event. As we take a look at the leaderboard at the end of the first round, they find themselves in first place.
They're going to be sleeping on the lead, which is always a nice feeling, but a lot of golf yet to be played in this tournament.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've reached round 2 of the Legacy Invitational. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. Our featured player is at 6 under as we start the day. Let's get down to the first hole. That is going to work. About 220 left to the hole.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Not a bad result right there. 7 feet to the cup.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
That is an early message sent as the putt goes down.
Just what you want to see. That is a heck of a start right there. Love to see it.
This hole is a par 3. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Ooh. And that one was from the tee box, and that was incredible. Always nice to have a birdie putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th.
She's put a good stroke on this one.
Ooh, this is tasty.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third. Oh, that is crushed. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Well, that's a handy shot. Five feet coming up to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
And now they'll move to 10 under for the tournament.
Let's see what happens here on 4. This looks like a really strong tee shot. This one is right at it. Job well done on the approach. They'll take it.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Interested to take a look at this approach shot. Oh, that's brilliant by Colin Morikawa. Stop me if you've heard this before.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. So close. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. You can sense the frustration with our featured player. Rich, they should have had a birdie there. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. Teeing off now on the par 3 5th hole. Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
We've reached the par 4 6th.
Players on other side of the golf course making some noise.
Let's take a look at what happened earlier today.
Well, there's been some exceptional ball striking all around the course. Let's recap this gem.
Very nice shot.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. This one will be out of the light rough.
They had a par here yesterday, but little different circumstances today.
That's a pretty good shot right there. 7 feet from here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is ahead by 8 shots. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
Out by a wide margin. Been so impressive over the first 36 holes. They really would have to fall apart for them to lose it.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've hit the 3rd round of the Legacy Invitational. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this 3rd round, our featured player is sitting on top.
now things start getting a little bit more real for them. You got 36 holes to go after a great opening 36. Can they keep the pace up? Let's find out.
Let's take you out to the 9th hole. And about 110 yards left to the hole. What an incredible approach shot. It almost went in.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. We start the back 9 here at the 10th hole. Whoa, what a drive there. They got all of it.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
A lot to like about that one. 12 feet remain. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
The putt goes in, adding to their lead. As we take a look at the leaderboard, they've still got the top spot. This hole is a par 4. That is a massive drive. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. Giving themselves a chance, that's all you can ask for. A putt of 14 feet.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard.
You've arrived at the 12th, a par 3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh my, what a chip from the thick stuff.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And it's a score of minus 24 as we head to the next hole.
We We've hit a par 4. It's the 13th hole. That will definitely work. This one is absolutely hunting. Tremendous job on the approach shot. They're going to like that one. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Come on. This putt from 5 feet away.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. And a fantastic round in the books for our featured player, finishing the day on top of the leaderboard.
Looking forward to it, Andrew. Could be a fun day.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Don't go anywhere. It's the final round of the Legacy Invitational. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And, Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
They cannot wait to get on that first tee and peg it. They've got such a big lead out there. They have to like their chances. What they're doing day in and day out is spot on. It's been a blast to watch.
And now we take you out to 15. You love the way they've positioned themselves on this leaderboard, trying to keep it rolling here down the stretch. That's a really nice shot. Time for the second shot here at 15. This is a 7-iron on the way.
This one's looking pretty good.
That's a really nice shot on the green, pin high, in a good position.
Gotta like their chances from there.
They make the birdie putt, and that's their 5th birdie of the day.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf.
Oh, Luke, I'm hoping that they attack this hole. If they play it right, they could extend their lead.
Wow, what a shot off the tee. That set up a putt for eagle.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
This putt's long, fellas, and it's got to be at least 31 feet.
I like the pace on this putt. Looks to have some good speed about it too. Oh, so close. Well judged. And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive. And that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough.
And we're looking at the second shot on 17. Oh, I love the way they played that out of the rough. On the green, yes, but a long way from home.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It's going downhill and to the right.
I like the looks of this. Oh, that one is way too strong.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We've made it to 18. They've got the lead. Can they finish? Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
This shot from approximately 180 yards. Oh my! And that's why they're leading the tournament. What a shot. And now a putt to win. The putt drops, and we have a champion at the Midwest Legacy Invitational.
Sensational performance on one of the strongest golf courses on the PGA Tour.
And Rich, that seemed like a stroll in the park for this player. They made that look easy.
There was zero effort from where you and I were standing. What an easy victory. That was incredible.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're set to go for the opening round of the third major of the season. The U.S. Open is upon us. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. And Rich, this week Oakmont Country Club welcomes the 125th U.S. Open. What can the players expect from this layout?
Well, Andrew, I think you'll appreciate this because I've always said this. Oakmont Country Club would be the one golf course I would pay good money to not have to play. It is that difficult. They slow the greens down for the U.S. Open. How about that? Why do they slow greens down for the U.S. Open? Because the members, they like to be punished for some bizarre, strange reason. This is the most exacting, hardest, unrelenting tests of golf these players are ever going to face. It's no fun. It's literally no fun, and that's the best thing I can say about Oakmont.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. All right, the putter can come out now. Good distance remains on this long putt. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt is going to go back up the slope and then go right on them.
Here we go on a good line. It's on a very good line. Okay, some good news for our featured player as we take a look at the updated leaderboard. They've moved back to the top. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Straight uphill the entire way. Great feature on the left-hand side there with all the gorse, the junk, all of that. You want to avoid that at all costs. Even hitting the bunkers right is fine. Second shot plays back uphill, back into this clubhouse to a really cool looking squared off green. The back third of it is the putting green.
This one greenside in the rough. That's a wonderfully played chip shot. Needs this putt to save par. That one drops. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. And now teeing off on a par 4.
A tee shot here, the fairway camber from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
We've got about 180 left to the hole. I think they like this one. That is how you draw it up at the beginning of the day. What a shot here at the 9th hole. Four feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
The second 9 here at Oakmont starts with a very challenging par 4 that you've really got to position your tee shot well.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. If you land it short of these bunkers here, it kicks hard to the right. You get it past it though, now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
Well, this player has gone in as the favourite to win. A lot of expectations around the way they've been playing. You think they'll close this one out?
I do. I absolutely do. I think that this player is just too good right now. I think they win.
A birdie putt awaits.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Oh, nice stroke. Has it got enough pace?
Yahtzee!
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. And 11 runs parallel, but back up the hill, Rich, and there's a trench that gets in the way off the tee.
If you can, you want to favor the left-hand side of this fairway as it's the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you can make out most of the green, not all of it, as the screen runs pretty good from left to right and back to front. Still difficult to judge the amount of spin you can put on that second shot if you're trying to get it close.
Oh, they nipped that beautifully. That one's heading towards the green. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke. Had they got the pace to get it all the way to the cup? And makes it. What a bomb.
It's time for a par 5 as we've hit hole number 12.
Straight downhill you go. Shorter hitters have to worry about the first section of bunkers on the right-hand side. Longer hitters, the ones on the left. If you can find the happy medium, then you might actually thinking about going for it in 2. However, high stakes ensue. A difficult area to land your second shot when you're laying up. However, this green is not very difficult once you're on it. Not a whole lot of movement here.
Looks like they are definitely going for it.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
6 under par if this one drops. The putt goes in, and they're starting to run away with it. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. And folks, at the end of the first round, they find themselves in first place. What a start.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back to second-round coverage of the U.S. Open. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. And as things get underway, our featured player is at 9 under par. Let's check in with the play on number 11. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. This is a good 130 club. Going with pitching wedge here. I think they'll be putting. Phenomenal approach shot here at the 11th, and a birdie chance coming up. A 3-foot putt. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day. Well done there. They improved to 12 under for the championship. Teeing off here on the 12th.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left, find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, You want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out, because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
Let's check out what happened at 17 earlier today.
And what an approach this is.
Well, that's full of class by the young gun, Rose Zhang.
All right, let's get back to the action. Setting up in the greenside rough. Well, that's what you think about, getting up and down and saving par. This one from 4 feet away.
A really good look at birdie.
They make that one, and their lead is growing larger.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Time for a par 3. It's the 13th.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Another birdie. That's 6 now on the round. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Let's go over to 14 and the par 4.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
Here's the second shot on the 14th.
Oh, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
A putt from 9 feet. The putt drops, and they are padding their lead. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard.
Time to face a par 4.
Fairway cambers from left to right, and this green in the distance, it sits below you, so you can chase on your second shot into this green, especially to a front pin. But when the pin is all the way back, it forces you to deal with that bunker on the right and attack that pin by landing it in the center of the green or deeper.
That should find the fairway. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Superb. Simply superb. Oh, good shot that, right inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And that's 8 birdies today. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
And once again, just another par 3 that's going to wear you out. A deep bunker fronting this green right here on the right-hand side. That screams bogey all day long. You want to favor the left-hand side, and if you can, bounce your tee shot into this green. If you miss the green here, you're looking 4 squarely between the eyeballs.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 4th.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Setting this putt up from a mile away. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got an old double breaker here. It's going to go left to begin with and then right.
Well, this one's come out on a good line. Good speed about it. Look at this. They've got to like the look at this. And that should secure the par on this one. And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament.
Halfway through, and they are in first place entering the weekend.
Oh, and what a lead it is. They are out front by a wide margin. Still a lot of golf to play, but so far their performance is not showing any cracks.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's the 3rd round of the 3rd major of the year, the U.S. Open. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. We're anticipating another thrilling day of action. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. Now to the 4th hole. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
This is a 5-iron. Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
John, what do they face here with this putt?
Well, from down here, it looks about 22 feet to the hole.
Big sweeping hooking putt.
Oh, I thought that putt was going in for eagle. And just to clean up this birdie, our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Here we go at the 5th hole.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway, short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Redan style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
What an aggressive play. This has a chance. That was a great approach shot right there, and we're going to see a birdie putt here at the 5th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
What a great start. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now over to the tee of the par 3 6th hole.
Mid to long iron required here to a green that looks so much smaller than it actually is. Not a whole lot of pin placements on this green. Find the center of the green and 2 putt and get out of there.
This one is all over it.
They're going to like that. Really well played.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
An opportunity to make birdie. Putt goes in, and they extend their lead.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Bunker down the right-hand side, could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
This one's going right at the pin here. Well, that's beautifully judged. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Well, never mind. Go and make a par on the next. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
What a wonderful day for our featured player sitting atop the leaderboard.
Yeah, great day out there of golf. Looking forward to some of it tomorrow.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back. It's time for final round coverage of the U.S. Open. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Time to take you down to the action as we go out to the 10th for the final 9 holes of the U.S. Open. They're looking pretty good right now in this final round. Let's pick up the action.
Ooh, this one caught a good bounce off of the downslope. This might chase out.
This shot is about 130 yards from the hole. This one's going right there. What a beautiful shot here into number 10. And now a great look at birdie. The putt goes in, adding to their lead. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Over to number 11. It's a par 4.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as at the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
They'll like walking up to that shot. Looks like about 120 yards left. Hey, they'll take it. Now a makeable putt. And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, they've still got the top spot. This one looking pretty good off the tee. Oh, that's the perfect place to land it. Watch it run. That's a good one to build momentum on.
Well, I think they're attacking this one. They're really going to go for it.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
John, give us a read on this putt.
This one will be breaking quite hard to the left.
They've got this left for birdie. Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. Okay, it's a par 3.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
This putt for a birdie. Wow, that had no chance. Here's a par putt. Moving along. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front.
Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Ooh. A par putt awaits. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Good news is they give you ample room off this tee. church-style pew bunkers down the left-hand side, fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you, but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Sitting at 25 under as we head to the next. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The 16th is a par 3.
You want to try and land your tee shot, if you can, on the front left third of this green. A lot of movement from left to right here on this green. If you hit it in the front bunker here, 4 is almost a must. But if you find the green, you just might walk out of here with an easy 3.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
Pretty handy here. Looks to have misjudged the speed of that one.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
The 17th hole is a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss this green out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. Beautiful shot from our leader.
Love them being aggressive on this par 4. Great tee shot.
And it drops for eagle. As we take a look at the leaderboard, they maintain the top spot. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Ditch all the way down the left-hand side of this fairway. You want to avoid that bunker on the right at all costs. From there, from the fairway, your second shot goes straight back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. When the pin is in the back, you cannot afford to miss this long. This is uniquely designed green, once again, almost in the shape of a square. This hole right here epitomizes the U.S. Open and all it is. It is just difficult and fair all in one.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Imagine the reaction if this chip goes in to win it. I thought that was going in. They've got this putt to win the event. Rich. Another victory this season.
What a courageous effort all week long. Hats off to this player.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.